guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is India, aka Indie Bindi, and here on my channel I do everything braids, everything hair. Okay, so if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, become a part of my Bindi Babe family. And we're just gonna get straight into today's video. Today's video is going to be a goddess knotless tutorial, and I'm gonna show you guys how I add in the curly hair. So as you can see, the product that I'm using was Shine and Jam, the green kind, because the yellow kind I don't like how it smells anymore. But anyways, I'm here just parting the hair, and I'm gonna get more further into detail into how to insert the curls in a few moments. So if you have not watched my previous parting video as well as my knotless tutorial, please go do so now so that this video will make more sense, and I'll have them linked in the cards above. So step one, you're going to start off with just a regular knotless braid. And I know I said it like 5 times already, but please go watch my knotless braid tutorial. I've gotten a lot of great feedback from my subscribers, and honestly it really warms my heart because I put so much work and effort into that video to try to get you guys to understand what is going on. So please go watch it. It'll be linked. But as just a little recap, you're going to go ahead and start off with the regular braid, and you're going to be inserting the braiding hair as you go, in between your index finger and your thumb. Step 2 is going to be adding in that curly hair. I do add it in about like 1.5 inches to 2 inches down, and it's the same method that I use to insert the braiding hair when doing a knotless braid. So you're going to go ahead and insert that in between your fingers and braid down about 1 inch so that the hair is securely in the braid. And then it moves right into step 3, which is going to be to separate a piece of the curly hair, and I go ahead and put it like on top of my client's head. You can also use a clip so that it doesn't keep falling over, but this works for me. And you're going to braid down about another inch. Now you have the option to choose if you want to bring out that second piece of curly hair out of the braid. The more pieces you separate from the braid, the more curls are going to be in the style. But I don't separate that second piece for each braid. In fact, I kind of just go based off of what I feel. Some braids don't have any curls, some braids have 2 curls, some braids have 1 curl. You know, it kind of goes based just off of what I feel looks good. And after I separate that second piece of curly hair, I'm just going to go ahead and braid all the way down to the end. Now I do, for this style, add curly pieces at the very bottom, but it cuts into the next clip, and I will show you on this braid. So here's a tip that I feel like makes all the difference. I do pull the curly pieces in half before I insert them into the braids. And this is because I'm going for a more boho look and I don't want the amount of curls to overwhelm the braids. So to reduce that, I kind of pull them in half so the curls are like smaller. So for the ends of the braids, I go ahead and braid all the way down to where it starts to thin out, and I'm gonna add in that last piece of curly hair and continue braiding all the way down. This is a PSA for all my braiders out there. Please make sure you're drinking water and you're eating a snack in the middle of your braiding because, listen, I've been there, done that. When I'm in my mode and I am braiding, I will forget to eat for 8 hours at a time. And then when I'm done, I'm looking around like, why am I dizzy? It's because I didn't eat. So as you can see, my client's eating something too because, girl, she was hungry. I was hungry. And I definitely encourage my clients to either bring something to eat with them or order something because who am I to stop you from eating? You know? Eat. So this is what it looks like when I'm finished braiding. You can go ahead and leave it at this, but I do go ahead and dip only the braids. And to do that, I start by gathering all the curls because you do not want to dip these in the hot water because they will just become straight pieces and that'll just look weird. Or will it? Maybe, but I go ahead and gather all the curls and it doesn't really take as long as you might think because, you know, they're right there, so I just grab them. So now I'm going to go ahead and dip just the braids into hot water. And by just the braids, I mean fold the hair in half and dip just that section into the hot water, avoiding the bottom curls. And this ensures that the braids themselves aren't going to unravel and that I'm not wetting the curly hair with the hot water either. And the last step is the mousse, my favorite part. Like, this is Vigorol mousse. I don't know if you heard about them. I don't know if they know me, but sponsor me because I love this mousse. It's like $2 and it's more on the foamy side instead of like the watery side. So when you do a style, it doesn't like make your hair curl up. It's just so good for $2. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put it at the bottom where the curls are and throughout the hair. And I go in and kind of smooth the curls with my hands so that everything's nice and sleek. Now the last step is gonna be, we're gonna take those curls that we pinned up earlier and we're gonna put some mousse in them. And I do individually go ahead and smooth like each curl, which once again does not take as long as you might think, as you will see in the next few clips. But it makes sure that none of them are tangled and that each one gets the right amount of mousse. This is the final look for my medium knotless goddess braids. That's a mouthful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate the support that you guys continue to give me every day. And I will be putting new videos out soon. Bye!